All right, what's up, beautiful people? We're closing some deals today, right? That's what we're doing every Wednesday, 3 p.m. MST. So it's gonna be awesome. It's a couple things I gotta set us up, right? But yeah, we're gonna be closing deals live. It's gonna be awesome. Just gonna be talking about deals, closing some deals. You guys know how it is, and just making it happen in our lives, and all that good stuff. We got like 4 deals under contract right now. I hope one of them sells, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. You know what I mean? And just make a ton of money. So we're gonna go from there. So I have to call them on my phone, unfortunately, because if I do it, I can't do it from my computer because you guys won't hear it. So we gotta just do it from here. Oh, wait, now this one, yeah. This one I can't do yet. Boop, 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 boop. Well, as soon as I have someone I actually am supposed to talk to, I'll let you guys know. Okay, this person I can give a call to.
Oh.
Hey, Gina.
Please leave your message for 9.
Come on. Okay, this person's taking forever to get back to me. Yeah. Somebody answer me. What am I supposed to get this for? Hold on. I gotta look back at my notes. I wish I could show you what's happening on my screen, guys, but like YouTube blocked me when I did that. So it's kind of like one of those things. Oh, man. Okay, sorry, I had to do a little bit of dispo work there. Let's see. I know this must be boring for you guys. I'm sorry. I am about to make this call. I'm just making sure I got everything right. Man, nobody wants to answer me today, huh? Okay. Nobody's answering me today. What the heck? Gotta get some answers, guys. We gotta close some deals. Come on, everybody. Let's close deals.
Your call has been forwarded to.
Man, somebody answer. Come on, guys. It's 2 p.m. on a Wednesday.
Hello.
Hey, Ellen, how are you? Oh. Hello?
Hi, yes, this is Ellen.
Hey, Ellen, that was weird. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Doing good. This is Jonah. We were talking earlier. Real estate investor, work all over Bay Area, Sacramento. I was doing my texts and seeing if you had any upcoming fixers. You were like, hey, I have one coming up soon. Should know within a couple weeks. I just wanted to know, A, if that one's like a lead or if where it's at, and B, I just also kind of wanted to introduce myself. So you know like who I am and all that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
Yeah, so real estate investor, I do everything. I do buy and holds, fix and flips, wholesaling. I've done an Airbnb before, but what I do better than anybody else is solve sellers' problems. That's what I love. That's my favorite part about real estate. So if you ever come across one where it's about to be foreclosed on, no equity, hoarder scenario, whatever it might be, my goal is to be the tool in your tool belt that you use to solve that problem and get you your commission.
Okay.
So yeah, is the one that's coming up kind of like that, or?
Yeah, it needs some love, and I have been working with the seller to have them sell the home to some friends, but the deal has kind of fallen apart.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of waiting to hear about the next steps from the owner, what he wants to do.
Okay. It sounds like you're already working with him, like you guys already have a listing agreement and all that?
We don't have a listing agreement in place right now. It's kind of complicated. I was representing the buyer. He was doing it as a FISBO. But I have been talking to him about his options.
Okay, cool. I mean, you must have mentioned the investor route. What do you say to that?
I think he was interested.
Okay. What would be like the next step where, you would like start feeling comfortable giving me info, like start maybe getting something together? Is it just waiting on him, or what do you think's the next step?
We're just waiting on him. We're like in the last I'm in the last stages of trying to see if there's any way to save this deal between the seller and his friends. And I should know probably like in about a week whether or not it's salvageable or whether the seller wants to start fresh.
Okay, well, let's just do this then. I'll set it in here to call you in a week. For now, I'll send you my business card. Save my info. I have yours saved in my phone. And we'll just go from there, and then, yeah, and just talk next week.
Okay, great. And do you look at on-market properties at all?
For me, on markets, I'll do them if it's your listing. But the hard part is that I have a team now that's constantly searching. So what's happened in the past is if it's not your listing, then my partner or one of my employees or my partner actually see it, submit an offer, and then you're like, "Hey, Jonah, what the hell? I sent you this," and I'm like, that was a crisscross in the system, So we stopped doing that because of that. But if you're the listing agent, then it's different. You know what I mean?
Yep. Totally makes sense. All right.
Cool.
Well, thanks for checking in, and feel free to call me back in about a week or so. I should know more.
I will. And you're about to get my business card, and yeah, save my number and let's stay in touch.
Okay, sounds great.
Bye.
Bye.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ooh, yep. Ooh, yep. Okay, let's move to the next one. Ooh, yep. All right. We're getting there. I know it gets boring because you guys can't see this, but we're going to keep it exciting, right? Going to do our best to keep it exciting. Is sold or not. that guy, I gotta move to tomorrow. I don't know why. And this guy.
Oh, hi.
Wait, what? She wanted me to check in a couple days. Got it. So let's call him.
Oh, hi, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike, it's Jonah. How are you?
All right, how are yourself?
Doing good. Just seeing if anything's changed with that other one, if it's exactly where it was on Monday. Still with the wholesaler.
Yes, it's still there. I have a message out to her this morning. Haven't heard back, but she doesn't get up till 5.
Okay, so you might have something by 5, you think, or maybe like we just talk tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Well, appreciate you. Any others, or just this one?
Just the one right now that could be a possibility.
Cool. Well, I appreciate you, Mike. Just keep me posted.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot.
Bye.
All right, bye.
All right. I know these are super fucking boring conversations. Let's get some interesting ones. Come on, let's close some fucking deals. Am I right, guys? I want to close some deals. Okay, this one won't be ready till Friday. This one. Oh, this was the wholesaler. Hold on. Come on, I need people to call. Rachel. Oh, Sandy Martinez.
call has been forwarded to.
Man, dude, this is gonna be a boring session if nobody answers their phone. Okay.
Oh. Jonah.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Back in Pennsylvania. I was in Kansas.
Got it.
Just got back last night.
Okay, love it. Was it fun? Was Pennsylvania good?
I was visiting family, so yeah, it was good.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
So okay, so I finally finished all the math, right?
Okay.
I think you would be better served with the 1.2 offer, to be honest. Like I'm still slightly lower. Like I was a lot lower than that if it was cash, but with the innovation and the JVing idea, I was probably be just a little bit lower than that than what you already got offered in cash. So like I just wanted to be honest with you and be like, look, like I would go back to that guy before going to me. For what like I'd be willing to do on it, just because there's all those there's the weird things with the APNs and whatever, and then yeah, and just the amount of work and all of that. So I just wanted to let you know because I know you. I don't know. I think it was kind of rude of me the first time to just ignore you, or to forget to get back to you. You know.
Well, you know, we all get busy, so I totally get it.
Yeah.
So the idea of doing a JV doesn't look interesting to you?
Well, I feel like it would be less than the 1.2 is the issue, and you already have that 1.2 offer, right?
Not in hand. You know, yeah, talk is cheap, right? So people say that, but then
okay. Would it be?
See if they would ever show up?
Would it be worth to come up with an exact number on the JV option since they're potentially not there?
Sure.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then let me do this. Let me talk to my partner because I was like, it was already looking like it was lower, so I was like, okay, well, I know they have a 1.2, so we stopped the work, but let me work on this right now and let me call you back tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds great.
Cool, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Bye. Okay. There's a very important lesson in that verbal offer. Does anyone notice that I didn't give the verbal offer? Who noticed what I did there? There's a couple people watching this right now. There were 3, and then 2 left because they didn't want the great lesson in this. For the people watching right now, what's the lesson there about how to give a verbal offer if you're like already lower than the price, right? Because there's a very, very good lesson in there. I don't know how many people were paying attention to the call, but basically, I didn't even give him my price. I was like, dude, if you have an offer at 1.2, it's not worth it. And they're like, well, just give me the offer. So now we're going to do some underwriting. I'm going to do my best to underwrite the fuck out of this, but this is going to be challenging. So you guys are going to get ready for some multifamily underwriting, which is going to be very, very weird. So get ready for that. Okay, let's do this multifamily BS. Hold on. We're going to do some multifamily underwriting right now. Okay, here's the property. All right. Nope, that was stupid. Did he sand plans? I think he did sand plans. I don't know what. That doesn't tell me much, but okay. Did send me plans. Same one. I already did that. Okay. Say it's $500,000. Let's see. 1,500 times 8 times 0.65 divided by 0.08. Let's just be conservative as hell. Times 12. That's incorrect. Wait. So we're doing NOI here, right? 1,200 times 12 times 0.65 to take off our expenses and all that, divided by 0.06. It's like it could end up being like 1.56 million, right? I don't know. It's just like, what is this shit gonna be worth? I might need to call in a friend. What the fuck is his name? Hold on. Kenny. I'm gonna just need some help to underwriting this.
Hi, you've reached Kenny Wright.
Discord. yeah, I don't think I'll be able to underwrite that on my own. Just figuring out what that's worth. Okay, let's see here. Let's see who else I can call. Oh, there's a lot in here. Call me back. Hold on. Hold on. Hey. Hey, are Russ and AJ still coming? Amanda told me 3 people have come in and out. Russ theoretically should be there around now, but you know, she gets antsy. Agents always get antsy at the end of it.
Great check. Give me 1 second.
Okay, just let me know.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. My messages have not had people going through. Let's go through all this. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I wish I could just show you what I'm doing because I know it's boring from your end, but. Ooh. No. Oh, what? I think this realtor is flirting with me. That's hilarious. Is she attractive? Should we just look? No, I can't do that publicly. Y'all don't get that. I'm sorry. You guys don't get the flirting realtor. It would be entertaining for me to see if this realtor is really attractive or not. Because she said, hey, Jonah, nothing yet. Let's have dinner sometime for fun, winky face. Which is crazy. She doesn't even know what I look like. That's wild. What's up, Sean? Let's do some deals, bro. What you got in sack? You know, this doesn't show their phone number. I might get blocked. Hopefully not. But if they block the live, it is what it is. Okay, they're clearing out what they want. Let's see if they're interested in a preemptive offer. Isn't this crazy? I feel like that's wild. But whatever. Okay. Anyways. Oh, here's a Pittsburgh fixer. One of these I'm just gonna keep looking until I find something so you guys aren't bored. Okay, let's call John. John's the right person to call. And no, he doesn't answer me. I mean, I'm a day late, so. And I also got some. How to deal with some of this. And okay. Such a crazy message. I should just see if she's hot or not, but I feel like that's so rude to do in front of 5 people. Where are we calling today? We're calling stack, dude. We're calling my leads. I'm just like right now kind of checking in. Nothing. Okay, we should probably not just be screaming at him. You know? I am checking with other agents. Okay, nobody else has anything. Okay. She called me a lot later, so let's see if she actually has something. Oh, this is showing their phone number. Shit. I thought this wasn't showing their phone number. If I do that, is it going to automate? Yeah, it automatically. Fuck. All right. I probably am going to get blocked. God damn it. I thought it wasn't showing these people's phone numbers. How can I automatically make it when I open up something? Because you see it. Okay. I've got to figure out how to make it where Simple Send doesn't show numbers and shit. Okay, boom. That just opens the contact immediately. Is there a way to change that? Hold on, we're gonna do some research together so I can figure out how to make it where I can share my screen and you guys actually watch this. I can't share people's information, otherwise they block the live. So hold on. How to block contact info in GHL. No, god damn it. All right, we're gonna figure this out, guys. We're gonna figure this out together. Difficult lips. I have to search. To know how to make it where it doesn't automatically open their phone/email for contact. I know this isn't closing, but like also like I want to be able to make it where you guys can actually hear me and see me and all that. You know what I mean? Really don't know. It really doesn't matter. Okay, they're getting someone. All right, while that's happening, we're going to use this to block it. Oh, someone's there already. Okay, hold on. I go 9 Wentworth Lane, Modesto. Okay, maybe. Should we call this guy? How do I do this? Hey Barb, this is Jonah Gorchin. We were texting about your new listing on 509 Wentworth. How are you? I'm good. So yeah, like I kind of agree. It seems kind of hard because it's like it's outdated, but it's not in like terrible condition. The property. Yeah, right, right. Yeah, I don't think so either. But basically, what I wanted to ask you about was like two things. So one is like in this case, because I know that we're dealing with cancer, which sucks, right? Um, do they need it to close quickly? Like, I'm curious what they care about the most, or is it more like, no, we even if it's a 30-day close, we need it to be the highest possible? Okay, okay, so you need to close escrow, right? Right, I get it. I guess my question really is just in the end, like, and it sounds like no to answer the question, but it sounds like they'd be better served by like an end buyer who's willing to pay more than like an investor's able to close quickly or you know pay cash, right? Right. Yeah. Got. Okay. Makes sense. Well, let's do this then. Um, do you know of any others or just this one right now? No, I'm just an investor. So the hard part is with the MLS is that we have a big team now, so we're constantly looking on the MLS. And what's happened in the past is if you send me like an on market one, we may have already put in an offer, we may have already looked at it, and then all of a sudden I'm like accidentally bidding against myself because my one arm doesn't know what the other arm's doing. Sometimes, uh, oh yeah, no, yeah, you're looking at me. Of course, yeah, 100%. Well, no, I mean, of course, I'm planning on paying you. Yeah, we all got to earn money in this world, you know. Anything, anything coming to mind now or no? Okay, all right. Cool. Thank you for sending it to me, Barb. I really appreciate it. Cool. All right, well, we'll keep in contact. Yeah, I'm planning on it. You know. Do you have my contact? Like, I know my phone number, but do you have all my contact info? Let me, after we get off this call, I'm gonna send you my business card. Save my phone number. I'm have you saved in my phone. Let's work. Let's get something this year, or maybe this month, ideally. Appreciate you, Bob. Talk to you later. Oh shit. Well, didn't mean to hang up. Whoopsie daisy. Sometimes you just hang up on them. You know, you're like, all right, that's enough of you, agent. Sorry. All right, well, that's hilarious. That was a funny whoopsies. Okay, let's see. Is anything happening here? No, nothing's happening there. I just have to pay attention to all these, because we got a showing going on right now. Okay. Oh, here's how we do it. This is one way to do it, is just keep the notes up. Now there are no phone numbers, which is good, I feel like. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on, are you just gonna fucking... Hey, Harleen. I'm good. Can I say I really appreciate you so much for constantly sending me these off-market fixers? Like, you're just great at it. I love it. So let's talk about it. 364 Beaumont Boulevard, Pacifica. What? Oh, you gave me photos. Hold on. Let's look at these. It's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,400 square feet. Okay. Let's look at these photos. Pretty cosmetic looking. The exterior is kind of screwy, but that's some weird paint jobs, huh? Yeah, 100%. Well, I'm just looking at it. It looks overall cosmetic, which is good. Nothing that I couldn't see from the photos, like foundation, structural, that you know about that's wrong. Sure. And then it sounds like this isn't your listing. Is this from another agent? Okay, cool. Is it vacant? Okay, awesome. Do you know why they're selling? Okay. Try to find that out. I like knowing, because and I'd also like to know, you don't know how old the HVAC is or roof, right? Yeah, let me text you just the questions I need. Just how old is roof, HVAC, what's the reason they're selling? Let's start there. I can start doing some preliminary numbers right now, and we go from there. How's that sound? Awesome, cool. Well, Harleen, you're the best. I will start running some preliminary numbers right now based on it just being kind of normal, and we'll go from there. Bye. All right, let's comp it now, baby. Maybe it's a deal. I don't think it is, because Zillow's telling me it's 1.5 or 1.6 ARV. But let's find out. It is Pacifica. That's an amazing area, right? And if y'all paying 1.5 mil for a 2,400 square foot house, that's what we do in California, guys. That's what we do there. So boom, boom. Where's this bad boy? Let's see. Is anyone, as long as this isn't going badly, that's fine. You can wait on everything else. Fairmont. Oh my God. All right, it's right over here. So let's see. Tell me. Ooh, do we have a view like that? No shot. That's a crazy view. Do we have a view? Wait a minute. I mean, I don't see no crazy view here. They would have taken a photo of the crazy view, right? They're not just gonna like be like, who cares if there's a view or not? That's the fucking view, you know? Like, is that the view? Oh, this might be the view. That's actually a pretty solid view. Wait a minute. How close is this? That's beyond insane, though. So that was also built in 2008. Okay, that's not comparable. That's doing too much. Damn, though. That's smaller. More. This might be a deal. Do we got a deal, folks? Hold on. Hold your horses. We might got something here. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. This could be something. 1.65. Okay, looking a little worse with this guy, right? Let's see what we find. Because, okay, I think it really depends if we're getting up this hill. So we're right here. So these bad boys I don't think they count. Okay, this guy's super interesting. Oh God, I don't know if they're gonna. What's this guy look like? If people were willing to take more risks, like a couple months ago, this might be a deal. But now, no photos. Fucking virtual tour. Give me photos, baby. Ah, there we go. Hell yeah, that's the biggest fucking fixer I've ever seen in my entire life. It depends on dude, these views are nuts though. Like, do we even have something close to that? Like, okay. That's a good view. I don't know if it's as good as this one though. Look at that. Fuck. Why is comping so hard, guys? Okay. That's insane view. This guy makes me feel 1.788, and you've got the same view as we have. Like good, but not amazing. All right, we're going with this bad boy. I'm going 1.8. I'm going 1.8. That has some spread at 1.2. Okay, let's see. All right, how's the for sales looking? Rough. That's a new build. Is this just a lot? That's a lot. Okay, good job, team. That's a townhouse. And that's a townhouse. Okay, it's just a bunch of townhouses. So not really telling us much here. This shithole house sold for 1 mil. Good job, team. Okay. We could make myself feel better by going back a year. Oh. Or a lot worse. Yeah. We're going 1.84. Fucking. Yeah, we're going 1.8. Okay. Let's get our handy dandy calculator out. Bring out the calculator. Okay, we're gonna copy the template. We're gonna name it the address, which is, this might be a deal, guys. 364. Okay. Bay Area. 180000. It's pretty big. I'm going cosmetic. It's 2,400 square feet. Not bad. We wouldn't flip it, but we would wholesale it technically. It's pretty close even for us flipping it. Yeah, I think it's a deal. I think it's a deal. I think it's a deal. Let's check in with people. I think it's a deal. What's this? Hello. Hey, is this Kenneth? Kenny, how are you doing, Kenny? Love it. Oh, yeah, I was. Small world. Um, yeah, no, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate you giving me a call back. But yeah, I mean, you'll see it on the podcast. Real estate investor. I kind of do everything. I do buy and holds, fix and flipping, wholesaling. My favorite part about real estate basically is just solving sellers' problems. So if you ever come across one where it's about to be foreclosed on, no equity, order scenario. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Give me 5 seconds so I don't get any attention to you. Just give me 5 seconds. Yeah, so basically, anyway, so if you ever come across any of those, just let me know. I love solving seller problems, and I want to just be that tool you use in your tool belt to solve that problem and get you your commission. Oh, hell yeah. Anything right now or no? It's not gonna happen. Awesome. Cool. Well, let's check in Friday. Sorry. Yeah. So it depends where, right? Like, where do you mainly work? What's your main market? Is it the Bay Area? Is it Sacramento, Stockton? Okay. Awesome. So yeah, Stockton area, like the buy and holds usually come into play if we start getting into some multifamily stuff. I don't really do buy and holds with single family. Single family is more like fix and flip and wholesaling generally. So buy and holds are going to come if you're starting to get to like quadruplex or above. Yeah, yeah, not really. Awesome. No.
Again, and then when they have other listings kind of in their portfolio left over, they give you like an extra one. So a pretty
Got
good
it.
deal for the agent. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
So
cool,
yeah,
man.
I'll watch the podcast. I'll watch podcasts with Huddy. Yeah, him and I played baseball together for a few years.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Well, cool. Yeah, and let's keep in contact Friday. I'll like check in, see how it went with that foreclosure because that definitely sounds up my wheelhouse too. And yeah, let's do the deal.
I lost it there for a second.
Oh, sorry. I was saying let's talk Friday about that one and let's do that deal together.
Sounds good, man. I'll be in touch.
All right, bye.
Hey, Jonah. Bye.
All right. Sick. Okay, I'm gonna check in with. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna talk with my dispo real quick. Hey.
Hey.
So looks like it went well. Looks like everybody but Kenny's buyer got in.
Cool.
So I would let it chill. Don't like follow up with people until either later tonight or I guess right when you're like about to get off work. You can maybe do a check-in. But I like letting people let them run the numbers, all that type of stuff. Like don't ask desperate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For our SAC ones, are we doing 5K for both of them? Or are we doing 3%?
I mean, ideally 10K, but
Okay. I'll do 3%.
Okay. Do we have somebody? Are you about to sell one?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're just saying that?
Yeah, I'm just saying that for fun.
Okay, nice. Garnering any interest on 19th or Denver?
Yeah, people are interested in 19. People are also interested in Denver. I'm just like trying to figure out where I want my brain at, because I'm having a hard time comping right now. But I also don't want to go over my time today, so I know I need to start comping soon.
Yeah. Okay, well then I'll let you go. Just remember at the end of the day, you and I need to meet and you got to give me like a rundown of where we're at with everything, or like what's looking good, what's looking bad, everything, like all of that stuff. So I have like a grasp so I can take over your job tomorrow.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. You're crushing it. I think you're just going to sell
Thanks.
everything and you're amazing and keep going and you're the best. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. All right. You guys still with me? Oh, we still got 8 people on here. I have no idea how to deal with a seller finance on a car. I don't know anything about that. That I've never done in my entire life. It's just, I don't know. I have no clue. All right. Okay, let's just keep going, Did they answer my question at all? Let's see. God damn it. Yes, that was the information I wanted to hide. And instead, you're just fucking, okay. Okay, Jesus Christ. That was the information I wanted to hide very specifically. Thank you for not actually doing my thing. Dude, we gotta see if Maria Bartel is hot or not, She might be a baddie. It might be completely inappropriate, but oh yeah. But I ain't doing that in front of you guys. You guys don't get to see my dating life. Just the one in Delhi. No. See what I mean? I don't even give a price if I'm like way too high. The fuck are we on this? Oh my god. I have too many deals. Too many deals. Hello.
Oh, hi. Hey, this is John Reed with Coldwell Banker.
Hey, John. How are you?
Good. I'm returning a phone call.
Yeah, this is Jonah Corchin. I had texted you about fixers on like Monday, and then you texted me yesterday. I was like, hey, I actually
That's
might
right.
have one for you. And then I'm calling you,
Yeah.
you back, and you're calling me back, and now hopefully we can get something.
Hey, so okay, great. So I'm in Petaluma, right, in Sonoma County.
Love it. I've got to flip it now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Do you have the MLS up on your computer? Or can
No.
you look up okay.
I can look up a
Well,
property.
I have look up 264 Cambridge Lane in Petaluma.
Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Four bed, 3 bath, 2,200 square feet. Am I looking at the right one? Oh, it's in 2,000.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Cool.
I'm not the listing agent. My colleague is a woman I share an office with.
Okay.
And it's actually nice. It's older people. It doesn't show great. It could use a little bit of work, but they wanted 1.5. I think they went down to 1.2, and now it's under $1 million. Now it's like 998, I think.
Right.
Yeah, 998. Yeah. So I don't know if this is something. So it's not really a fixer, although it needs some work for sure.
I have a question.
It's in a. Yeah.
Is it? Did they buy it with a mortgage in 2021? Do you know?
I don't know. I could find out. I don't believe so, but I don't. Why? I don't know.
The reason why I'm asking is because it's interesting. They're now selling it for less than what they bought it for 4 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm intrigued. You got me intrigued. That's for sure.
It's been on for 89 days. Yeah. And
so
yeah.
Well, let's get into it because you've intrigued me. Usually I'd say no if it was on the market, but like I'm intrigued. So, okay, it looks pretty cosmetic. It doesn't look like anything big is wrong with it, structurally or foundationally. Nothing's wrong, right?
I don't believe so. I didn't do a deep dive on it. I think she has reports on it.
No worries.
I live in the area. I've had open houses that I've hosted there. It is nice, and it's a very good area. It's just they're older people with older furniture, and their backyard was a complete mess. I think they just paid a guy to just weed whack the shit out of it, but it has a decent sized backyard, but you couldn't see it. And now the guy weed whacked it, but it's still not where it could be.
Interesting. So the HVAC.
Yeah.
Let me just keep shooting questions at you. Do you know the age of the HVAC and the age of the roof?
No, but I'll find out.
Okay. Well, let's do this.
But
okay, so they want a little under $1 million. do you know the story? Like, why are they willing to sell it less than what they bought it for?
Well, they live overseas. They live in another country right now. They didn't want to do that. They just couldn't sell it, you know. And they looked at comps, and again, they wanted $1.5 million. They priced it. I think she got them to 1.2 or 1.2 and change, and they reduced it. I don't know if it says when, but my guess is like 3 weeks ago to under $1 million. She's a really good agent, and she's my really good friend, and she's just knocking her head against the wall. They're over in you know, another part of the country, or a different country, and their kid is out here, but the kid doesn't go by very often, and they just want to cut their loss and move on.
Right.
She's a family friend. Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, it's like very.
You know, I get your texts, and I know you probably work with a lot of, like, you know, homes that you need to, you know, totally fix. So it's not one of those. But if you dress it up a little bit, it's in a great sought after area of Petaluma. It really is.
Yeah. You know? I mean, it's just interesting. Like, the whole situation is interesting to me. I'm going to text you a couple different things that I'm curious about, right? Okay. I'm kind of curious about, like, and I can, like, I'm looking it up right now on whether they used a mortgage or not. Yeah, they did use a mortgage, right? So
I don't know.
To what I'm finding on here, they did, and it's at 2.9% theoretically, which would be interesting, right? There might be something we could do with that. So I'm gonna throw out some questions. I'm gonna be like, what? Okay, so we think the reason they're selling is they moved overseas, basically.
They live in Iran.
Got it. So yeah, I'm just gonna text. Really, it's just age of HVAC, age of roof, and do they have a mortgage? What's left on it, and what's their interest rate? If it is, there might be something good if, like, I don't know, maybe taking over the mortgage where it makes it worth it to me. I don't know. I might just have to get a little creative for it to work for an investor, but I'm curious.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. No, I don't know, but I'll meet with her probably tomorrow morning. My guess is the roof is you know, original, which is what, 2000.
2000,
right?
yeah.
That's my guess. Yeah. But did you already send it? I think I just heard a beep. I'll find out for you and I'll let you know.
Cool. Well, John, I really appreciate you calling me.
And what's your interest rate? Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
All right. We'll talk. Bye.
Yeah, I'm curious. What an interesting property, guys. You guys better not fucking steal it. I'm just kidding. You guys can steal it if you want. I really don't care that much. Isn't that crazy? They bought it. They're selling it for 50 grand less than they bought it for in the height of the market. That's so wild. What the fuck are the comps? 4 bed, 3 bath, 2,300 is wild. Like, what in the world? It's all this. Is it on Windsor? No. It's on this. Oh. Rough. Why didn't it sell for this? Okay, well, that's like ARV, though. That was in November. So it actually might just not have even close to the equity they think it has. Okay. Comps. It's like at 1.101. Hey, this one sold. Sold at 1.2. Like maybe ARV. I mean, that was January. That's like the same house. 19, that's even older. Shit, dude. Just might work. It depends on if it actually sells for that. This is gonna have more acreage, yeah. I don't know. What an interesting property. What a weird one. It's kind of sketch. It's kind of sketch to do. Is this also in shit condition? Yeah. Like why did they get buyers for this one but not ours? You know? That's the question. I want it as like it would be cool as a buy and hold. Like, I mean, it's so expensive that it might not work as a sub 2, but let's see. Let's see what the rental rate is. I mean, fuck, dude. It might work as a sub 2 if they're willing to talk to me about it. Maybe. Might work as a sub 2. We'll see. I don't know. Could be something. I don't know who the fuck that is. So many deals, dude. Okay. Is Armando doing it? In 1 hour. So he's about to go through my messages. It's not where I do it. All right. Coolio. All right. I don't think I have much more for you guys. We got 9 people on here. I appreciate you all for coming on. Tomorrow, at the same time, 3 p.m. MST, I'm going to be going live. We'll be comping deals, so bring your comps there. I'm going to just comp all of your guys' deals, all of my deals. It's going to be a great time. Don't miss it. I appreciate every single one of you. I think I'm going to end it just because I don't really have anything else to close right now. It was a really interesting deal, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.